Hello, Internet students. It's your long-term substitute teacher, the one you can't seem to get away from, coming to you from a social distancing bunker. You know, biologists sometimes say we have a angel brain, a monkey brain, and a lizard brain living inside of our heads all of the time. The reptile brain, which is our thalamus and our brainstem, the monkey brain, which is the mammalian part of our brain or the limbic system, and the angel brain, which is our prefrontal cortex, which is our highest brain or the human brain. These all operate together, and every part of them is necessary. Our angel brain is the highest brain. It allows us to plan and perform complicated tasks like analyzing complex problems, speaking and understanding a language, dream, hope, believe, and grow emotionally. This part of the brain is a wonderful problem solver. It's good at judging and deciding and planning. When our cortex or our angel brain is energized and operating, we make better decisions. Underneath our angel brain, we have our limbic system, the emotional brain. I like to think of a troop of monkeys when I think of the limbic system. Your instinctive emotions of anger and fear and despair are all experienced in our monkey brain or our limbic system. Also, positive emotions like love and curiosity are also focused in our mammalian brain or our monkey brain. Underneath the monkey brain is our lizard brain. This part of the brain is vital. When we are under attack, the self-preservation mode of fight, flight, freeze come into play here. The reptile brain is the part of the brain that gives us energy to fight our enemies and is driven by a primitive instinct to survive. When the brain is in the survival mode, the higher part of our brain, the angel brain, is quiet. We are currently socially distancing. We are socially distancing because we are sheltering from a virus that we're afraid of. Fear looks a lot like anger. The reptile brain makes us want to do something when we're afraid or angry. Our brain is in an action mode, and it's not in a thinking mode. Let's look a little bit further at this. When we are locked up in our homes feeling anxious, and we are with our family who know how to push our buttons, we may say and do things out of fear that are not good for our relationship. There are certainly bad moods, such as anger and anxiety, which affect our behavior. We know that when we are in these bad moods, the primitive part of our brain, our reptile brain, is in charge. So when we're upset, your reptile brain is most energized, and your higher brain functions are more quiet. They're being driven by our mood. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a bad mood, you say and do things that you regret? Other people do too, which is good to know. When you say things that you regret, that's a sure sign that your reptile brain is mainly in control of your behavior. When we say things out of fear and anger, we're in survival mode. The use of anger to get our way or our message across is not helpful for a good relationship. When we get our way because of anger, we really haven't earned it. People are not cooperating with us or changing what they do out of self-interest or out of love and respect for us. They're doing it because they're afraid of our anger. So what do we do if we find ourselves angry with people we are socially distancing with? First, recognize that our anger is generally a response to fear. Be aware of our fear. Look into why we're afraid. Know that you have know what you have control over and what you don't have control over. Focus on what you can control. What about the stuff that you fear that you don't have control over? Well, admit that you can't control what you can't control and focus on yourself. Here are some ideas to channel your focus to things that you can control. Create a gratitude journal. Behavioral scientists know that writing down 3 to 5 things each day we feel good about has a remarkable effect on our moods. Throughout the day, notice when you are most peaceful and calm, and write that in your journal. Notice good feelings has a powerful effect. You will notice them more often. What we tend to notice, we tend to repeat. Without even consciously trying, we're developing an ability to be calm and peaceful. Practice feeling good or feeling calm. Like a musical instrument, you get better with practice. If you practice 10 minutes of quiet and calm feelings every day, this will help you recognize times during the day that you're calm. Being calm is all well and good, but still, what do you do when you're snatched up in anger? So, the general rule here is don't say or do anything until you've calmed down. This is a hard rule to follow, and you need to convince yourself that it's a good rule. Calming down goes against our instinctual wiring, but you must believe that you are not your best self and thinking clearly when you're angry. When you're angry, take a break. Walk away for a half hour or so to cool off. Think of your emotions as a bucket of water. There's only so much water a bucket can hold before it uncontrollably starts overflowing. And so it is with your emotions. Don't get fooled by believing that you have to keep talking until you finish an argument. Talking while you're angry won't fix the problem. Step away and take a walk until you're calm. Your angel brain functions much better when it's calm. When you're calm, you are more creative and cooperative. When you're calm, then address the problem that you're having with the other person in your social distancing space. Being cooped up in the same place with family can be a challenge, especially when there's uncertainty and boredom. It's important to know what triggers you and how to get calm when you've been triggered. Knowing this will help you from triggering someone else and keeping things out of emotional control. Practice disengaging our lizard brain and engaging our angel brain will help us manage our fears and our anxieties around this whole social distancing thing. It may not be easy all of the time, but if it were easy, we probably wouldn't be human. Before you get fearful and angry, remember, we're all in this thing together, and we'll get through it together.